On the wing, Green. Another.
He's got to be a little embarrassed for joining the...
Inside. Kicks it out to Bradley.
Came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time.
That one off the back iron, and down it falls. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio. Thomas against Abdul-Jabbar. Ball's knocked loose. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Abdul-Jabbar against Sullinger. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Aldridge. And pushing it up, here's Boston. Another miss by LeBron. Here's Bradley, a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you...
David, this was
the 2K Sports post-game show.
He speaks to how smart his shot selection was. It was really an intelligent game he played.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal,
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Washington Wizards at Verizon Center. The Wizards coming into this one following a loss to the Celtics in Boston. They suffered an upset loss, perhaps a loss of focus, but you can be certain that won't be the case tonight. You look at LaMarcus Aldridge and all that he's been able to do in his career. While he might not be the best power forward in the game, he's certainly top three. What do you think, Kenny?
Well, on certain nights, he's the best. You know, he does things and has a skill set that's a nightmare matchup. A lot of guys can't do that. 2010 is just a regularity for him, but the way he gets it.
Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. The Washington Wizards here at home in an interconference matchup. Should be a good one. They're getting their first look of the season at San Antonio in this one. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And this is the first of two games between the two, East versus West, so they don't see a whole lot of one another.
Yeah, and Greg, for me, that just raises the intrigue level. Some matchups we don't get to see that often, so I'll be watching this one closely.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Kevin Seraphin is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the point.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. No.
Hornacek.
He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down. saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up or with his back to the basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, will see how successful they are.
All right, Doris. Beal gets a wide open look. Almost, but it rolls out.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Pass to the Boston Celtics.
You have to take advantage of the freebies, and on that night, they did not, and that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line, and in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
The Wizards shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Could be the first of a lot of mid-range jumpers that we see from him.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Wall kicks to Nene. And it's Beal in the corner. Ring shot on the way. It's rebounded by Leonard.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look. And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
It's Wall with the drive. Second shot opportunity. The shot by Nene, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Here's Wall. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. Nene with the screen on Leonard. And Gallinari kicks to Beal. And that one's good.
And he's showing us a little bit of everything now, taking a leaner with no one on him.
San Antonio leading. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Aldridge. Washington with the rebound. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Wall dishes to Gallinari. Feeds to Beal. Plenty of space. Almost, but it rolls out.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Now here's Wall. Pass to Nene. He feeds it to Brown. And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that play. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Gortat's checked in for Washington. San Antonio also making some changes. West is checked in for Kevin Serafin. Porter comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. And Parker subbed in for Green. Now here's Parker. It's hauled in by Brown.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And that one's good by Gortat.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Now Abdul-Jabbar in the game against Boston, very impressive. Here's Porter. Gets an open look and hits.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Wall. The open shot by Beal. David West grabs the miss.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrappy, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down and really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
The last 5 trips they've had have ended with a great pass leading to a basket. They're really sharing the sugar.
Beal can't get it to go.
And he's really trying to get them back into it, but the results just have not been there.
And there's Porter on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. And that's now 6 points for Otto Porter Jr. 24 seconds left here in the first quarter. Here's Wall. Shot is off. Great D that time from Abdul-Jabbar. Three-pointer. That's good.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
And John Wall, a multiple All-Star in this league. But make no mistake, his focus is squarely on team success.
Main thing for me is going into this season.
Wall's the kind of guy that has his eye on the prize all the time, and the less emphasis he places on his own goals, I think, Greg, the better he seems to get.
That's a great point.
Hollis Thompson comes in for Oubre. Bradley Beal's checked in for Mack. And John Wall's subbed in for Goran Dragic. San Antonio also making some changes. Kevin Serafin is checked in for Dion. Leonard comes in for Anderson. And Abdul-Jabbar subbed in for Porter. The great pair of Wall and Beal are at the guard spots. Thompson is out there with Gortat. And it's Brown in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics put on a show. He ended with 26 points and played some lockdown defense as well, causing havoc on both ends of the floor. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. He played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And, you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play. They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Beal's shot is good.
They started the game off tortoise-like, but their offense coming to life.
Yeah, they've got a little bit more pep in their step as they start to put together some rhythm.
The Wizards working the ball around now. The score now all even. Gortat's got his second bucket tonight.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Wall, that's good. Wall's got 6.
Well, here in the second, not as listless. They're showing some signs of life offensively.
You know, steadying themselves. After a tough start, they're back on track.
And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating. Will it go? So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. The Spurs shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. No good on that one. Molinari, he's checked in for Thompson. And San Antonio also making a switch. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for David West. And the second free throw, good. Washington has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And Wall kicks to Brown. Beal from long range. It's rebounded by Aldridge.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wall against Leonard. Wall with it. 6 points for him. 6 to shoot. Molinari passes to Brown. The layup missed.
Not too much congestion in the lane. I think he could have gotten a better shot that time, no question.
Here's Leonard. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 6 assists now in the game. And we're through the first half of it.
Thank you, Kevin. Tony.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now.
Leonard has been playing really well. He has 14 points and a decent little assist total for him, too.
No doubt they'd like to see that carry over to the rest of the team. Get good assist numbers all the way around.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Aldridge out there with Kevin Serafin. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 1 spot. That's good. 16 points for Kawhi Leonard.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. 8 points for John Wall. Spurs leading by 3. On the wing, Green. Leonard on the wing. Gallinari covering. Leonard attacking, and another basket.
In terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
Gallinari wide open. Here's Brown, and there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Brown's got his 2nd basket of the game. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Boston. Leonard kicks to Abdul-Jabbar, taken away by Nene. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Pass to Beal. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Oubre comes in for Gallinari. And it's Dragic in for John Wall. West is checked in for San Antonio. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Leonard. West misses. Washington has gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Beal with it. Now Green defending. Beal dishes to Brown. Dragic left side to the paint. Here's Nene. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole is a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Now, here's Oubre. To the paint. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. And a missed layup. Spurs have gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the hand. There's the dish to Abdul-Jabbar. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
You know, it's really hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
It's a stark discrepancy when you look at the assist columns and you see that difference as far as the fluidity in their respective offenses.
And now, here's Leonard. Here's Parker. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And we're set to start the action up here in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Washington shooting in this game 45%. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Gortat is out there with Gallinari. And it's Brown in at the 5 spot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards. Here's Gallinari. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Gallinari's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for Washington. Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against the Celtics in Boston. Leonard, the pass to Aldridge, and he gets it to go.
Nothing too fancy, just simple execution. That's getting the job done when they need to make every possession count.
Completely agree with that, Clark. They need stops and really can't afford any wasted possessions. Those inside shots are nice, high-percentage looks.
Nene, he's checked in for Gortat. Nene with the screen on Leonard. Gallinari in the corner. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Gallinari's got 4 points in the quarter. I think, Clark, we can expect a dramatic end to this one.
Well, 8 lead changes would have you thinking that would be the case.
Yeah, no quit by either side, guys. Neither team willing to give any ground. Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Leonard attacking, and it's good. Fought through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took off. guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And Wall kicks to Nene. To the middle. Out to Gallinari. All alone. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And Leonard gets it to go.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
And here's Wall. The screen from Brown. Down low. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And taken away by Brown. Wall against Leonard. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. That's on LaMarcus Aldridge.
Some fantastic numbers for Nene. 12 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
And the Wizards making a change here. Dragic is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. West is checked in. And Aldridge, the basket on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. And it's 7 points for Aldridge. Washington trailing. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Dragic dishes to Brown. Nene kicks to Dragic. Got a piece of it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Beal with the three. That one goes. Curry. And the Wizards lead by 1. Boy, right down to the wire here, Clark. Still anyone's ball game.
Both teams really invested now. I mean, this is the type of game you love to win, and you'd hate to lose it.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
And the shot's good from Nene. Hey, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Oh, perfect execution. The size mismatch was there, and they went right at it.
Not only perfect execution, how about perfect timing, too?
Brown sets a screen for Gallinari. It's Beal on the wing. Now the pass to Brown. Can't get it to go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. Leonard attacking. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Kevin Serafin, he's checked in for David West.
Kevin Serafin.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here's Leonard from 3. And he gets it to go. Leonard's got 8 points here in this quarter.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Doris from the sideline.
Yes, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Jeff Hornacek as he addressed his team. As this game approaches its finale, the outcome's still undecided. He told them, "We're not far, fellas. It's within reach. Seize the moment and walk away with a win." Guys?
Beal's shot is good.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Got it.
And it's Abdul-Jabbar penetrating. Leonard the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. They set the pick. Leonard draws the double. Here's
And I love how that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Here's Beal. Out to Gallinari. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Brown. Misses from close range. San Antonio's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Nene against Abdul-Jabbar. Aldridge kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Dishes it to Seraphin. 4 on the shot clock. Green inside the three-point line, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Wizards have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Dragic dishes to Beal. Brown the pass to Nene. Buries it. He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to him.
Seraphin kicks to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Green. Leonard on the wing. Connects.
Boy, just look at what Leonard is doing.
John Wall's checked in for the Wizards. Here's Beal. And Wall kicks to Brown. And another miss by Washington.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
To the middle. Here's Aldridge. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's good. Man, it's absolutely scary, frightening when Aldridge starts lighting it up like this.
Wizards have gotten more than 58% of their attempts to go down for them in the fourth quarter. They're 7 of 12.
And those are two teammates right there working in rhythm. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And an intentional foul right there.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
There's Beal with the 3. It's rebounded by Seraphin. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game. So it's the Wizards now. There's Beal with the 3. And so it's San Antonio with the win. A narrow win.
Guys, I'm here with Tony.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard. He came out of the locker room at halftime with some nice shooting, going 3 for 3 to start the third quarter.
There's no question about it. As far as small forwards go, Kawhi Leonard is right up there with the best of them. You know if you leave him open, he's going to knock it down every look he gets. But what makes him elite is his stifling brand of D.
It's all about the production. I mean, nothing really fazed this guy tonight. He was the primary option. They needed a bucket. He delivered. He didn't have any problem scoring. They never really had a way to slow him down. Come on.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.